What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the 40K Cafe, and today we're going to be talking about Autilon Skorr. This request comes directly from the Discord, which you guys should totally join via the link in my bio, as this weekend we are also hosting our second book club. We will be going over False Gods this Sunday, so if you want to be a part of it, feel free to join. That being said, let's get into it. Autilon Skorr, known as the Hydra's Headsman, was an Alpha Legionnaire before and during the Horus Heresy. He was known as a Consul Delegatus Legionnaire, which is pretty much just a space marine that specializes in a particular type of warfare. Amongst the Alpha Legion, he was recognized, especially by their Primarch, as an individual excelling in diplomatic relations. So much so that on the occasion when they would discover new planets, Alpharius would send Autilon Skorr himself to bring those new planets into compliance. But do remember, he was also an Alpha Legionnaire first and foremost, so those worlds that rejected the diplomatic relations and peace offerings that Skorr provided would quickly fall into disorder and chaos mere weeks later on. And when chaos was at its precipice and the leaders were all but in shambles, it is said that Skorr was capable of bringing the whole planet into compliance by a single shot, one swift blow of taking out and executing the king or the acting ruler, earning him an additional nickname known as the King Unaliver, but I can't say the other word, so use your imagination. It was this outstanding reputation that he held that earned him a lot of recognition not only amongst the Legion, but even the Eye of the War Master at some points. Sadly, at the Battle of Epsilon Stranavar 9, his unblemished and clean reputation would receive its first stain. This battle would take place during the Horus Heresy, and Skorr was tasked with bringing Epsilon into compliance, but lying in wait to push back his assault were countless Space Marines of the Shattered Legions, and here their hatred for the traitorous scum would come to the fore and prove resilient enough to push back Skorr's forces. And let it be known that Autilon Skorr's defeat was crippling. A once proud legionnaire that was recognized above the rest would quickly fall from grace, and he would do everything possible to reclaim the status he once had. He would quickly assemble what could be considered a warband, with forces surmounting up to 1,000 legionnaires and working hand in hand with the Iron Warriors. But at the Siege of Mizoa, Autilon Skorr's pride would once again come to the front and be the better of him. He treated the Iron Warriors beyond unfairly, treating them no better than pawns or lambs to be led to the slaughter. And Narek Dragar, the commanding officer for the Iron Warriors, couldn't just idly watch as his troops were sent as cannon fodder. This would result in Narek Dragar defecting to the Loyalist side and joining the Salamanders at the Siege of Mizoa, and this would act as a domino effect, quickly causing discourse amongst Skorr's forces, and even leading Autilon Skorr to be injured in battle, losing an arm. Autilon would leave the battle beaten and bruised, but since then, to my knowledge, we haven't heard anything regarding the Hydra's Headsman. His last acts were that of a shameful failure, while desperately trying to climb the ranks in the favor of his Primarchs once again. With that being said though, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks again Clutch for the request. Everyone, remember to join the Discord if you want to just hang out or be a part of the book club this Sunday. And as always, remember to follow for more.